Good evening, Europe! We are live from Amsterdam.
Good evening, world! This is charity Telethon. Embrace Ukraine, striving together.
Russia's terrible full-scale war against Ukraine has been going on for 4 months. They're trying to destroy us.
Now, the heart of Europe is Ukraine. This is heart of freedom. The millions of heart of Ukrainian refugees now beat as one. And this sound can be stopped or silenced. It's sound all around the world now.
Стефанія, мамо, мамо, Стефанія, розквітає поле, а вона сивіє. Заспівай мені, мамо, колискову, хочу ще почути твоє рідне слово.
Вона мене колисала, дала мені ритм і напевне силу волі не забрати в мене, бо дала, вона напевне знала, може більше і від Соломона. Ламаними дорогами прийду я завжди до тебе, вона не розбудуть, не будуть, вони сильні бурі. Забере бабулі, дві дулі, і бубуни кулі. Дуже добре знала, мене не було обману, так як було дуже втомлена, гойдала мене так.
Стефанія, мамо, мамо, Стефанія, розквітає поле, а вона сивіє. Заспівай мені, мамо, колискову, хочу ще почути твоє рідне слово.
Я веселена, туманом хватить, як і я не виріс, то виріс за речі платить. Я не мала дитина, вона далі нерви тратить, я гуляв. Шлюбу тебе трафив, ти все молода, о мамо, на піку. Якщо не ціню опіку, на піку, слави мені копіку, забивайте піку, в цю піку, я би попік. Спій своєю любов'ю.
Стефанія, мамо, мамо, Стефанія, розквітає поле, а вона сивіє. Заспівай мені, мамо, колискову, хочу ще почути твоє рідне слово. Стефанія, мамо, мамо, Стефанія, розквітає поле, а вона сивіє. Заспівай мені, мамо, колискову, хочу ще почути твоє рідне слово.
Слава Україні! Ukraine embrace! Eurovision in Ukraine! Yes!
Nowadays, Ukraine defends Europe. Therefore, the decision of the European Union summit on June 23rd to 24th to grant Ukraine candidate status will demonstrate the faith of the leaders of all countries in the victory of Ukraine and their commitment to the sovereignty of Ukraine.
And you, dear viewers, can also contribute to our victory. Today, we're raising funds to modern X-ray machines, which you can easily get and find the shrapnels and helps thousands of wounded people.
Information on where to send money is already on the screens. It's a QR code and the United 24 platform.
United 24, global fundraising platform for donations to support Ukraine, launched by the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. Donate to protect. Donate to save. Donate to rebuild. United 24 directs your help where it is needed the most. The power of freedom. United 24. Ukraine. U24.gov.
The participants of the marathon are Eurovision stars as well as political leaders, culture figures and public activists. And we really hope that next year we will host the Eurovision Song Contest in our beautiful country, and we will invite all Europeans to free Ukraine. We will really want it, and we really need your support in this case.
It's going to be fine by the time the Eurovision Song Contest comes round, and I hope that the Ukrainians get it, because they deserve it.
Should the BBC therefore stop negotiating with the EU?
I've said what I've had to say. I think I don't want to get any further into the politics of Eurovision, except to say that I do think the Ukrainians won it fair and square, even though we had a brilliant entry, and I think they should be given the chance to host it.
Thank you, Boris Johnson, for all what you're doing for our country. Thank you so much. But now you're watching us in more than 15 countries on TV, as well as by streaming platforms and social networks all around the world.
And right now, please welcome our pride, the face of our nation, Mr. President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Kyiv. We are just days away from the European Union's historic decision on Ukraine. And I am sure that none of us, none of you, have any doubt that Ukraine should get a positive decision. We deserve it. And we deserve it not only for our bravery and our fight for freedom. Russia's attack on Ukraine has restored to our memory the worst pages of history. Russian bombs are destroying cities. Russian soldiers are killing thousands of civilians. Russia is even carrying out mass deportations of Ukrainians. What is this? This is Russia's attack against the whole free Europe, against our common values, against human rights, the rule of law and conventions that protect everyone in Europe and the world. We will not allow to destroy our values. I believe that together we can end the war with our victory as quickly as possible, and we will rebuild everything Russia has destroyed. United Europe is definitely stronger than any tyranny. Even during such a brutal war, Ukraine's democratic institutions have been preserved. Even now, we are extending the reach of the Europeans' values. Yesterday, the Ukrainian parliament ratified the Istanbul Convention. And no matter how much pressure Russia puts on us, we remain confident that Europe's future is bright and free, because we all stand together to protect it. I'm grateful to all those who support us. Thank you for this sincerity, Amsterdam. Looking forward to a positive European decision for Ukraine. Embrace Ukraine, strengthen Europe. Slava Ukraine!
Героям слава! Thank you so much, Mr. President. And now we want to tell you about an important project provided by the most popular morning show in Ukraine, Breakfast. Here it's a lottery, charity lottery, where you can win the super prize. Here it's a flag of Ukraine, signed by the President Volodymyr Zelensky himself. You can win this prize by donating via platform United24.
The person who donates the most will get it. We will announce the name of the winner in the end of the broadcast today. So you still have an hour to send money for the purchase of X-ray machines for Ukrainian hospitals. Just scan QR code and send your donations.
Netherlands welcome us warmly today. You can see the sun here. It's really incredible for Amsterdam, that's true. And we believe in their political support as we are supported today by this year's Eurovision star, Sensual S10.
Please welcome S10 from the Netherlands.
Dat je droom niet uitkomt, ben je wel eens bang dat het altijd zo blijft. Want het regent alle dagen en ik zie geen ontvolgen. Jij en ik toch samen, het zou altijd zo zijn. Da 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 da.
Thank you. Thank you, S10. You are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Paintings by famous Ukrainian artists who have united against Russian aggression will come to life on this stage today. You can find even more wonderful works of the Artists Support Ukraine organization on social network.
We deserve to be part of European family. We really heart of all European civilization, and together we'll become stronger.
This will strengthen the role of the EU as a global player and as a value-oriented community.
Why does Ukraine deserve to be in the EU? Ukraine is a collective security asset, the best army in Europe in terms of combat experience, also well-equipped, thanks to the recent foreign supply, the highest combat morale in Europe, the highest percentage of servicewomen in Europe, sacrificed thousands of combatants since 2014 defending the EU's eastern frontier. Ukraine is a powerhouse of European culture. Musicians, arts, fashion. Ukraine is an economic asset. Ukraine made it to the top 5 fastest growing economies in Europe. It has a relatively young, highly educated, highly urbanized, middle and small business focused workforce. Ukraine makes it to the top 20 of the EU's trading partners importing 40 billion euro EU goods annually. Ukraine is a powerhouse of reforms and change. Hundreds of reforms in the last 8 years. Vibrant civil society. Kick-ass journalism. We are the shield of Europe. Right now, we're the ones who take the brunt. We're a country that protects not only itself, but the whole of Europe. We're the people who don't let this horror go any further. With shield and weapons, we're the Europeans who protect the whole world from the war.
Friends, have you ever been to Ukraine? If not, then we will definitely show you all the beauty and greatness of our country. Ukraine is a country of incredible landscapes, majestic mountains and seas. Each Ukrainian city is like a paradise for tourism.
And it's really hurt that Russians still destroying our beautiful, magnificent country. So please help us fight. You can see the QR codes or your QR code on your screens right now. So please make your donations.
And now, please, let me remind you that all the participants of our marathon today are the superstars of the most popular Eurovision Song Contest. And we hope that next year, the Eurovision 2023 will take place somewhere in Ukraine, and we will meet all the participants of this great musical event in our country.
Finger crossed. So, let's move on. Her wild energy and crazy dances have forever written in the Eurovision Song Contest history. She was the first who took the prize, the Winner Cup, to Ukraine.
Ruslana had been preparing for this performance for a long time, but 2 days ago she broke her leg and could not come to Amsterdam. But her energy cannot be stopped. Watch the performance of the singer at the largest stadium in our country in honor of the 30th anniversary of Ukraine's independence. So please welcome the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2004, Ruslana!
Ukraine won Eurovision for the first time in 2004 with wild dances. We are Ukraine. We are fighting. And we will be fighting. Mariupol, Azovstal demonstrated the real heroism of Ukrainians. This is why the Eurovision should be in Ukraine next year. It's right. It means you believe in Ukraine, that we can do that. We will win. Win together. Give us a chance. And welcome Eurovision 2023 to Ukraine.
Thank you, Ruslana. This applause for you now. Ukrainians are ready to die for European perspective, and we want them to live in the European dream with us, said Ursula von der Leyen, President of European Commission. Thank you so much for your support. We are really ready to be part of European family.
Yeah, and it's really very important for us that the whole civilized world is on our side. The whole world of political leaders as well. Let's listen to their messages.
È che l'Italia vuole l'Ucraina nell'Unione Europea e vuole che l'Ucraina abbia lo status di candidato e sosterrà questa posizione nel prossimo Consiglio europeo.
I strongly renew my appeal for all Russian perpetrators to be held responsible by the international criminal justice, which Romania fully supports. We will continue to find solutions and comprehensive ways to help Ukraine resist and push back Russia. Romania's support for Ukraine has been manifold since the very first day of the aggression. My country spared no effort in helping Ukraine and all those affected by the Russian aggression.
C'est le premier message que je voulais adresser aux côtés de mes homologues. L'Europe est à vos côtés, elle le restera autant qu'il le faudra. jusqu'à la victoire qui aura le visage du retour de la paix dans une Ukraine libre et indépendante. Le visage opposé.
Wir unterstützen die Ukraine dabei, ihre Souveränität und territoriale Integrität zu verteidigen. Finanziell mit hohen Zuwendungen, die wir geben. Humanitär, indem wir mehr als 800.000 Geflüchtete in Deutschland aufgenommen haben, um ihnen Schutz und Obdach zu bieten. 135.000 Kinder gehen inzwischen auf deutsche Schulen. Meine Damen und Herren, die Ukraine soll leben. Slava Ukraini.
Support for Ukrainians' EU membership has reached a record 91%. According to a recent Eurobarometer poll, 66% of EU citizens agree that Ukraine should join the bloc when it is ready, and 71% believe that Ukraine is a part of the European family.
Ukraine is a key element for the future of strong Europe, and now it depends on the EU how you can resist the aggressor. Ukraine has the will and power to fight with Russia, and now it depends on you how many lives we can save. So please donate if you have a possibility.
The next video was created by some of those caring Ukrainians who united on the fourth day of the war in order to show the painful truth to the whole world. This is how the news portal Stand With Ukraine appeared, where the whole of Europe and the world can find the information about events in Ukraine and how our people suffer. Also, everyone who cares can help Ukrainians with money on this portal. Let's do more good together.
What is Ukraine for you? Let us tell you what Ukraine is for us. Ukraine is Sasha, who opens the coffee shop every morning, always on time, even after a sleepless night spent in a volunteer center. It's teacher Inna Arkadievna who forgot what lesson it is, but each second remember about her soldier son. It's Lena, who decided to stay in Ukraine to help homeless dogs, because everyone needs to have a home, both animals and humans. It's Katya, who plays with her son Mark in a park in Kyiv. They are not afraid because Mark's dad is defending them somewhere there. And volunteers, who load trucks with food and medicine and bring it to those who need it. We created a project to help Sasha, Inna Arkadievna, Lena, Katya and Mark, volunteers, people, Ukraine. Join.
Germany is also with us today, and we never tire of repeating that everyone's support, every voice, every song, every mention of Ukraine is important to us in this war.
When we see the message, stand with Ukraine, it inspires us and make our faith in the victory stronger. Malik Harris wrote exactly this message on his guitar, and this picture of Malik flew all around the world. Thank you Malik for your strong support.
Thank you so much, and of course, please welcome Malik Harris from Germany.
We used to be the rock stars. I never thought of no harm till this thing we call life stopped gleaming. I wish there was a way to go back dreaming. Remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave. I try getting rid of the pain. I try to make it go away, but it probably won't change. Always thinking about my own world. Remember back when we had no worries. No, life just ain't hitting the same. I sit and miss and reminisce about innocent old days when I was afraid of nobody. Now I'm afraid of being a nobody. Don't wanna leave my bed, I just stay and never get it together. Voices in my head, they keep saying it'll never get better. used to be the rock stars who never thought of no harm till this thing we call life stopped. I wish there was a way to go back dreaming, remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave on. Sometimes I got this kind of sting that's right inside my chest. Its only purpose is convincing me that I'm a mess. And even though it's always been an uninvited guest, it finds a way and nonetheless wish I could change my address. And you know, just be somebody else for a couple of days. Although I'm pretty sure we all feel the same kind of way. Cause if you think about it, aren't we all set in a place where we look back at better days and wish they weren't so far away? I wish that I could just go back and be the way I was. I wish I'd still not give a damn about how I come across. I wish the way I saw myself had never gotten lost in all the worries, all the thoughts, overthinking all the parts. So exhausted, always caught up inside my doubts and flaws. And I'ma count them all, somebody catch me, I'm about to fall. Yeah, I'm about to fall. Can we press pause or do a restart and be who we are? We used to be the rock star who never thought of no harm till this thing we call life stopped feeling. I wish there was a way to go back dreaming, remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave on. We used to be the rocks, didn't we? We used to be the rocks, didn't we? We used to be the rock stars. Yeah, we used to be the rock stars. Remembering it's so hard when time is moving so fast. Wish there was a way to know that we're in the good old days before we all just leave on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be standing here in front of all you guys, and I just want to say, you know, as somebody, I personally, as somebody who's seen what's happening in Ukraine from the outside, I oftentimes feel a little helpless and a little powerless. And, you know, sometimes it feels like there's nothing you can do, but then there are nights like this right now and moments like this and events like this that make me realize that there's so much hope and there's so much we can actually do if we just stand together as one and show the whole world, not just Ukraine, that we're one. And so thank you so much for having me. Please donate if you can, and yeah, thank you so much for having me. Slava Ukraini. Good night.
Thank you, Malik.
Thank you, Malik. What a beautiful audience you are. Thank you for coming. Thank you. That's millions of hearts. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much. We are here today so that none of you has forgotten that the war is going on in Ukraine. Russia is destroying, raping, and robbing the Ukrainian nation. And now we have very sad statistic. According to official data from the Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine, 323 children died, and more than 586 were injured. And it's even without the statistics from Mariupol, Volnovakha, and other occupied territories.
We want to reach the millions of hearts all around the world with a common heartbeat with Ukrainians. Ukrainians paid such big amount for this freedom.
That is why we ask you to make your donations for modern medical equipment, X-ray machines for Ukrainians hospital. Scan QR code, make your donations. It is very important for us. And remember about the terrible war that is still going on in the center of Europe in the 21st century. Talk about it, write about it, film about it, and not allow yourself to get used to this war.
Since the beginning of Russia's war in Europe, Ukraine has received lots of help from the civilized world. Everyone who sides with Ukrainians and common sense was willing to help in any way possible. And we say, Дякую. But when the first emotional impulse fades away, a fair question may arise. Why should we keep doing this? There are a few answers to that one. Security. While Ukraine has enough support to defend its territories, Russian barbarians are at least kept away from your borders. Putin's ultimate goal is not just to seize the territory of Ukraine, but to dismember the whole of Europe and demolish democracy. And it so happens that we are at the forefront for all of us. Unity. Over the recent years, the European Union showed obvious signs of weakening and disunity. Brexit is a case in point. But now, Ukraine has united the EU like never before by giving it a renewed sense of purpose. The war in Ukraine is an immense trauma, but it is also most definitely something which is going to lead us to completely redefine the structure of Europe. Recently re-elected French President Emmanuel Macron. The UN resolution on Russia's aggression against Ukraine was supported by 141 countries, with only 5 votes against: Russia, Belarus, North Korea, Syria, and Eritrea. With all due respect to Syria and Eritrea, loyalty. Ukrainians never forget their friends. We proved that before. We were among those who fought fires in Greece and Turkey. We took refugees out of hotspots of Afghanistan and provided support for Georgia when Russia invaded part of its territory in 2008. You can count on us. This is our new national idea. To be UA means to be cooperative. Are you UA?
So let's move on. Just now, the President of European Parliament, Roberta Metsola, has arrived especially to support Ukraine here at our Telethon.
In Amsterdam, yeah. We really appreciate that Mrs. Metsola came to Kyiv in April to support Ukraine and our unconquerable people in the fight against Russia. And now, please welcome the President of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola. Good evening. Please welcome Roberta Metsola.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tonight here in Amsterdam, we have an audience of thousands of people gathered in this beautiful place, in this beautiful square to support Ukraine. And of course, we have millions watching us online across the world. Music has truly brought us together.
What is your message to all those who are watching us? How can we remain united through music, art, and entertainment?
Well, for me, music is what brings us together, what inspires us. And Ukraine has inspired us. Your courage, your resilience, your fight for our values are our fight. And it is time for Ukraine to join the European Union. And on behalf of the European Parliament, this is the message that I have for you today.
Thank you so much. It's fantastic. It's exclusive information for all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. President, I've mentioned before that in April you've been to Kyiv. And can you share with us your impressions from that visit?
In Ukraine, in Kyiv, I went on the 1st of April. I saw hope, I saw resilience, I saw strength. I went to Ukraine because I wanted to offer hope, but in the end it was Ukraine that gave me hope. It is the bravery and that courage that I just mentioned, the fight for our common values that mean that we need to come together and be united. I saw people who are really, really fighting for their country because you love your country and you deserve to have your country and nobody should invade it or tell you what you need to do. You need to be ready to live as you want to live and you need to be free. And that's our fight that we will do together with you.
And after this really good news from you, what would you like to wish to all Ukrainians today?
I wish for Ukrainian children to be able to play without thinking whether they will be displaced from their home. I wish for Ukrainians to be able to be free, to live as you want to live. And I wish for Ukrainians not to have to die for their country because they are fighting for democracy. And that is where we need to work and fight together with you. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
Дякуємо, thank you!
Дякуємо, дякуємо, Роберто, дякуємо.
Thank you so much, absolutely fantastic. Roberta Metsola! But we have to move on, and of course, Ukrainians today are like a shield for the whole world, and we will definitely win. And after the victory, Ukraine will create an opportunity for European companies in the field of investment and reconstruction of our state.
Moreover, Ukraine is a large consumer market where European business can move their capacities to. Ukraine is extremely beautiful, magnificent country, and the enemy wants to take everything away. Support Ukraine. Do not hesitate. Support right now.
Denmark is with us now, and the winner of Eurovision, a girl who made the whole of Europe cry in 2013 with her song Only Teardrops. But on February the 24th, 2022, on the first day of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Emmelie de Forest did not drop any tear, but she was one of the first Danish singers who wrote a post on Instagram calling on her followers to help Ukraine. Thank you, Emmelie. Thank you, Denmark.
Please welcome the winner of Eurovision Song Contest 2013, Emmelie de Forest.
The sky's red tonight. We're on the edge tonight. No shooting star to guide us. Eye for an eye. Why tear each other apart? Please tell me why. Why do we make it so hard? Look at us now. We only got ourselves to blame. It's such a shame. How many times can we win and lose? How many times can we break the rules between us? Only how many times do we have to fight? How many times do we get it right between us? Only so come and face me now.
Ukraine, you are always on my mind. My heart goes out to you, and we have to stand together in Europe now more than ever. So please support Ukraine in any way you can, and I'm looking forward to celebrating Eurovision Song Contest in Ukraine in 2023.
Emmelie de Forest, thank you so much. You're absolutely fabulous. And now, do you hear this heartbeat? This is the heartbeat of Ukraine, which sounds in the unison with the all-civilized world. Just remember it. Having one of the most powerful armies in the world, Ukraine will significantly strengthen EU security. The whole world has witnessed how the Ukrainian army, thanks to its professionalism, courage, and efficiency in conducting hostilities, is repelling the second army in the world.
And today we really want to thank to all political leaders, influencers who inspire us for the victory. Thank you so much.
Moldova stands with Ukraine and its brave people. We support your fight for a life and liberty. We recognize your courage and sacrifice that keeps all of Europe safe. It keeps us safe. We thank you for that. All the peoples of the free world must come together to help Ukraine put an end to this senseless violence. Save Ukraine and stop the war. The time to act is now.
The Republic of North Macedonia expresses its full support for the Ukrainian people in its historic battle for the preservation of freedom, identity, and future. Regretfully, despite the strong concerned support by democratic West of Ukraine and its people, the Russian aggression is still not over. Therefore, we must not cease our support for Ukrainian people, but on contrary, it must be intensified until all military actions are over and all Russian troops have retreated completely. We shouldn't compromise on achieving a long-lasting peace for Ukrainian people. This tragedy must end. The world needs a free and sovereign Ukraine able to live the European values.
Dear Ukrainian friends, you are not alone. We stand with you. We will not let you down. We will be with you for as long as it takes, and we will help you build a modern, democratic country, a forward-looking country, ready to embrace with confidence your European future, our common European future, your place in our common European family. I have also a message from my fellow citizens across the EU. Our peace, our prosperity, the future of our children, they are also at stake here in Ukraine. Slava Ukraini, long live Europe.
We are proud to be Ukrainian. We really want back home to a beautiful, magnificent, free country. But battles for our land still going on right now at the east and the south. The enemies want to take our home away.
That is why we ask you to help us. QR code is on your screens, or you can donate on the United24 platform. Together, we are getting closer to victory.
Today, we are in the capital of Netherlands, Amsterdam. Here, it's a land, it's a country of free people where everybody has the opportunity to be themselves.
That is why, in 2014, this guy moved from Suriname to not only make music, but to talk freely about his sexual orientation.
So please welcome.
Jangu Mcroy supports Ukraine with all democratic, free and tolerant Europe.
So tonight, I want to sing a song for you about strength, resilience, and pride. And I wrote the most important lyric in this song in the language of my birth country, Suriname. You no man broko me, which means you cannot break me. And as we stand today with Ukraine and think about all the victims, all the people who suffer because of war all over the world, let's remember that the only antidote is love and that it starts from within. So this is Birth of a New Age. Skin as rich as a starlit night. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. Deep currents running in the rivers of your eyes. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. They spat on your crown and they poisoned your ground. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. They burned your heroes at the stake. Your voice will echo all their names. This ain't the end, no, no. It's the birth of a new age. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. Sing along now. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. Oh, so blazing like a hurricane now. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. Spirit roaring wild like untamed flames. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. They buried your gods. They imprisoned your thoughts. Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. They tried to drain you of your faith, but you are the rage that melts the chains. This ain't the end, no, no. It's the birth of a new age. Yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah. We are the fruit, adorning the legacy of every forgotten revolutionary. Born in resilience, proud like a lion. We are the birth of a new age. Yeah. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man. You know man. No. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man. Oh. You know man. Yeah. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man broko me. Oh, you know man broko me. You know man broko me. You know man broko. You know man broko me. Thank you. Embrace Ukraine.
Jangu Mcroy from the Netherlands, from the Suriname, from the whole world. Thank you for your support, and thank you that you are so talented and great free person.
This year, victory at Eurovision Song Contest and the powerful support of the Europeans confirmed our cultural kinship. And realizing that the enemies, the Russian occupiers, are still committing the crimes against Ukrainian culture heritage.
Yes, that is why we want to shout to the whole world that Ukrainian culture and Ukrainian history is a world heritage that we must save today.
Today, here is exclusive video message from the First Lady of Ukraine, Olena Zelenska, who calls on entire civilized world to preserve our culture, national code.
Україна – це серце Європи. Воно б'ється зараз на весь світ. Ви це чуєте. Ми боремося за свої та європейські цінності, бо вони у нас спільні. Так само, як і величний культурний спадок нашої держави. Від бібліотек часів Київської Русі до переможців Євробачення, які так вам полюбилися. Я зараз в одній з найголовніших християнських святинь Східної Європи – соборі Святої Софії. Це духовна скарбниця давньоруської культури, невичерпне джерело знань, багатства наших славетних предків. Нині це всесвітньо відомий музей. І сьогодні наша з вами місія – зберегти не лише світову спадщину ЮНЕСКО, але й культурний код українців – вільних, талановитих, креативних новаторів, які формують цінності нашого майбутнього. Embrace Ukraine!
Russian troops are destroying peaceful civilians' homes every day. Russia doesn't care about architectural monuments and shells Ukrainian cities chaotically. Historical sites are constantly under the threat of artillery attack. Since 2014, the Russian Federation has violated international humanitarian law and international conventions. Russia has already been annihilating the Tauri Kherson Essos. It has also damaged the Bakhchisarai Crimean Hun's Palace, the only example of Crimean Tatar palace architecture.
Це не надбання тільки України, а надбання людства.
Thank you, Olena Zelenska, and all of you, dear viewers, for your support. Each of your donation on the United 24 platform is the salvation of Ukraine and the salvation of lives. And also, let me remind you that at the end of this broadcast, we will find out who will receive the super prize of the biggest donation. That is the flag of Ukraine with the signature of our President Volodymyr Zelensky himself. Today we are raising money for X-ray machines that can save thousands of lives. Just join us, scan QR code and make the biggest donation.
So let's move over. We have a beautiful and really warm audience. You can hear and I'm sure you can feel it through the screens, through the TV, how beautiful you are and how many of you here on Amsterdam. So, let's move on. Her timbre is unique. She always sings with her soul. Her song, 1944, is about deportation of Crimean Tatar. This song brought her victory at Eurovision Song Contest 2016. When she wrote it, she wanted to remind whole civilized world that tragedy should not be repeated. But now, her native Crimea have been annexed by Russia, and the war is still going on in Ukraine.
But now please welcome the winner of the Eurovision 2016, Jamala!
When strangers are coming, they come to your house, they kill you all and say we're not guilty, not guilty. Where's your mind? Humanity cries. You think you're God, but everyone dies. Don't swallow my soul, our souls.
Amsterdam. Dobry wieczór. I would like to say thank you to the whole country for your incredible support, for being with us. I believe in you. I believe that we can end this war if we are together. And I hope that we can see each other and celebrating love in music with the Eurovision Song Contest in peaceful Ukraine, home of brave. Slava Ukraini! When I have a good thing, when I have a goal in life and reach it. But if you feel you've lost your way, I'll be there for you in your darkest hours, right beside you. I want those days to come again, when I know more time,
Well, no matter what, yeah, you can make it. Just keep your head up to the sky. Don't have the back, keep moving on and on. I believe in you. Never know, never have no fear. Yeah, they told me that I believe in you. I remember way back when, yeah, they told me that I believe in you. Never know, never have no fear. Yeah, they told me that I believe in you. I remember way back when, yeah, they told me that. I want those days to come again. When you know in time, when no matter what, yeah, you can make it. Just keep your head up to the sky. Don't have the back, keep moving on and on. I want those days to come again. When you feel alive, when you find a way, nothing can stop you. But if your world feels torn away, I'll be there for you. In your darkest hours, right behind you. I believe, I believe, I believe in you. Never doubt, never have no fear. Yeah, they told me that I believe in you, baby. I remember way back when, yeah, they told me that I believe in you. Never doubt, never have no fear. Yeah, they told me that I believe in you, baby. I remember way back when, yeah, they told me that. Oh, you've got to learn that you can't find the right solution, and only you can help yourself. You've got to learn that you need a resolution, and only you can help yourself. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe in you. Never number out no fear. They told me that I believe in you, baby. Never doubt, never have no fear. They told me that I believe in you. Never number out no fear. They told me that I believe in you. Never doubt, never have no fear. They told me that.
Слава Україні! Ми переможемо! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jamala. Thank you so much. Thank you for making Ukrainian songs popular all around the world. Ukrainian music should be heard all around the world at the most famous festivals in the world. And Jamala, it's great examples of Ukrainian soul and Ukrainian music.
That's true. We have repeatedly spoken about the potential of our people. Ukraine is the center of creativity. We have a lot of talented and clever people in Ukraine who develop IT. Ukrainians are cool. So Ukraine's integration into the EU will open our country to Europe in a new way and fill the European space with new energy, creativity and ideas.
You hear a lot about Ukrainians these days, but you didn't notice us always being present. We're in the music videos you watch, the hats you wear, and the songs you sing at Christmas. Ukrainians are music that sounds from the bottom of our hearts and excites people around the world. Ukrainians are poetry that raises the spirit in the darkest of times. We are the stories in our movies that everybody needs to know. We're the designers who inspire. We're the athletes who go the extra mile. We're the architecture that leaves no one indifferent. We're the IT technologies in your pocket. We are Ukrainians. Are we brave, fun, progressive, talented? Yes, we are. We have already known each other.
And before we continue, we want to thank to Amsterdam about your hospitality, and we want to thank to all beautiful audience here for this warm welcome. Thank you so much. Glory to Ukraine. Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава! And dear friends, before we continue, let's send some love to Ukraine! Shout out as loud as you can!
This love to Ukraine, you can feel it. And for the first time in history, more than 220 Ukrainian public organizations have published a joint appeal to EU member states in support of granting Ukraine candidate status.
Yes, we understand that candidate status does not mean membership. We still have a long way to go to further reforms and transformations. The main thing is that we have your support, and we are very grateful to you for that.
Whole world is with us, and now Austria is joining us. Still the most eccentric participant at the Eurovision Song Contest and the winner in 2014, Conchita Wurst.
Conchita also did not stay away from Russia's aggression against Ukraine. He supports Ukraine, even dedicated a special song to the Azov battalion, and wishes both our guys and our country to rise like a phoenix after the war.
So please welcome the winner of Eurovision Song Contest 2014, Conchita Wurst.
Talking to me, been talking to people. I'm not talking to you, we mute the sequel. 'Cause you and I, we both know I've been way too high. But nothing really matters now, too numb to cry, too far to try, so high. All I wanna do is dancing tonight. All I want is you and me, babe, for life. All I wanna do is dancing, hold tight. All I want is you and me, babe, for life. Ooh. is you and me being for life. Anything is leading up to the truth. And when I turn, keep running to you. I'm running back to you. I'm running back to you. All I wanna do, all I want is you. All I wanna do is dancing tonight, tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think if you believe in the values of the European Union, you should be a part of this union. So hopefully we can welcome the Ukraine as soon as possible to the European Union. Support Ukraine if you can with your donations. And thank you so much for having us. Embrace Ukraine. This is Rise Like a Phoenix.
Waking in the rubble, walking over glass. Neighbors say we're trouble. Well, the time has passed. Peering from the mirror, no, that isn't me. A stranger getting nearer. Who can this person be? You wouldn't know me at all today. From the fading light I fly, rise like a phoenix, out of the ashes seeking rather than vengeance. Retribution you want some transform, want some reborn. You know I will rise like a phoenix. 'Cause you're my flame. Go about your business, act as if you're free. No one could have witnessed what you did to me. 'Cause you wouldn't know me today. And you have got to see, to from the fading light I fly, rise like a phoenix, out of the ashes seeking rather than vengeance. Retribution you want some transfer, want some reborn. Rise up to the sky. Down, but I'm gonna fly, rise like a phoenix, out of the ashes.
so much.
Thank you, Conchita Wurst. It was so touchy. Thank you so much. Love from Ukraine. Thank you. Ukraine makes Europe stronger. It's the heart of European freedom. And now we would like to thank the world-famous designer Ivan Frolov for creating the logo, the heart you see on your screens and here during the whole marathon.
Ukraine is defending not just itself right now, it's defending all Europe. Ukrainians proved their rights to become a member of European family in the future. No other European nation has paid such a high price for this.
Yes, that's true, and we are impressed and very grateful for the words of support, for donations, for the help to our refugees, for the humanitarian aid, for the help to our army, to each of you. Please keep donating, scan QR code, we need it.
This week is a historic one for Ukraine. A week when not only our European future, but the future of Europe as a whole is being shaped. At this time of change and challenges, your support matters as never before.
Ukraine, for ages, is a European state, territorially, historically, in terms of democratic views and values, as well as our culture, art and traditions, has always been part of European space. We are fighting for peace, our independence, our freedom and democratic values of the entire civilized world. I believe that now all our neighbors have any doubt that Ukraine is an integral part of Europe.
I have a message for all Europeans, including the people of Ukraine. On 23rd of June, leaders of 27 European member states will meet in Brussels to decide on candidate status for Ukraine. Latvia firmly supports the granting of this status. Ukraine has proven beyond doubt its European direction. It is fighting to defend the freedoms and values of all Europe.
We pay tribute to all Ukrainians defending European values. They deserve candidacy status to the EU. It is to benefit not only them, but all of us.
We welcome greatly last Friday news from the European Commission with regard to the recommendation to grant Ukraine candidate status.
So we have to support Ukraine financially, politically, morally. Embrace Ukraine, support Ukraine, be in solidarity with Ukraine. Slava Ukraine!
Estamos com o povo ucraniano. Estamos com o povo ucraniano na sua luta para parar a guerra e que continuamos a acolher aqueles que de lá vêm, a apoiar e a cooperar com a Ucrânia e com os ucranianos.
Shqipëria si antare e Këshillit të Sigurimit të Kombeve të Bashkuara dhe gjatë muajit qershor dhe si presidente e këtij organi të rëndësishëm për ruajtjen e paqes së bashku me Shtetet e Bashkuara të Amerikës dhe aleatët e tjerë perëndimor, po udhëheqin përpjekjet për mbështetjen e Ukrainës dhe dënimin e agresionit të Rusisë.
The people of Ukraine have proven incredible strength and motivation and stamina. So I'm deeply convinced that we will together, you will overcome this horrible, atrocious war. We will and you will rebuild this beautiful country and modernize Ukraine. And I just want to say we stand by your side. Slava Ukraine.
Ukraine is a fertile black soil. Ukraine is a flowering gardens. Ukraine is a highly qualified people. And as one of the largest exporters of agricultural products, Ukraine will guarantee the food security of all European countries.
That's why we have to do everything to save Ukraine now. So you ready to continue? We can hear you. Ukrainians, Netherlands, everyone here today in the heart of Amsterdam. And Finland is joining us now, a country which is standing side by side with Ukraine at the moment. Before and with the outbreak of full-scale war, Blind Channel band has cancelled their concerts in Russia. Thank you so much for your position.
Thank you so much. And now, please welcome the pride of Finland at Eurovision 2021, the Blind Channel Band.
You are so brave! Thank you so much! The Blind Channel from Finland! Thank you!
You're often hear that Ukrainians and Russians are brotherly nations. But is your brother or sister attacking you just like Russia attacking Ukraine right now? Does brother rapes his sister or kill child in front of his mother? Does he brought his father from home and brutally torture him? Or takes a last piece of bread from so-called brother?
No, we are definitely not the brothers, and we will never forgive Russians.
There was a huge delusion about how the Ukrainian-Russian relationship was perceived by the rest of the world.
Is amazing.
You probably thought that normal Ukrainians call Russians a brotherly nation, that Ukraine and Russia are almost the same. But if you ask us, Ukrainians, our answer will be no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Seriously, no way. This cannot be done by a brotherly nation. This is what a real brotherly nation does. Not this. These are bro. Those are not.
Что любые переговоры с нацистами, пока твой сапог не стоит на их горле, воспринимается как слабость.
Ты что думаешь, это было преднамеренное вранье, что ли?
Also, this rap band is called Brotherhood Nation. But not this. And we're not talking about the bro code. Now it's about war crimes. It's a unique case where we have a chance to choose our family. Thanks to all our bros.
Передаю вам урочисто цю важливу теку.
In 2007, she won a title, the Miss Eurovision, and took a second place. She not just surprised whole Europe with her charisma, but also made a big scandal in Russia. Because Russians insert the word Lasha Tumbai, Russians heard Russia goodbye.
But now she officially changes the words in the song. And after the start of the full-scale war of Russia against Ukraine, she not only says goodbye to Russia in her song, but also sincerely sends it to the same place where the Russian warship went that long.
So, are you ready? Please welcome our pride, our biggest pride, the legend of Eurovision Song Contest.
1, 2, 3.
Verka Serduchka!
Hello, everybody! Я никогда не пела Russia Goodbye, только Lasha. Но сейчас только Russia Goodbye, и это еще мягко сказано. Поехали! Ну-ну-ну! Ты знаешь, Амстердам, я очень хочу, чтобы закончилась война. Спасибо, мои хорошие! Що ще? Я дуже хочу, щоб наступний конкурс Євробачення 2023 пройшов в Україні. Аминь. Так, ну что мы делаем тогда? Коль пошла такая жара. Так шампанского хочет? Make it rain. Шампейн. А ну-ка давай. Женя.
One, two, three, four.
Make it rain champagne! Sitting in the bathtub, riding on the train, waiting at the bus stop. You gotta make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Lonely in the desert, or lost in space. You know it doesn't matter. You gotta make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Dinner with your parents or out on a date. You know it doesn't matter. You gotta make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Going to the doctor or riding on a plane. You gotta keep on popping. You gotta make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Don't need no umbrella. Grab a lady, grab a fella. All together we will make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain champagne! Make it rain champagne! Make it rain champagne!
Thank you! Україна переможе! Геть з України, геть, геть, геть з України, москальний крас. Геть з України. Алілуя! Слава Україні! За мною!
Thank you, our queen, queen of Eurovision Song Contest, Verka Serduchka. With this power, we'll definitely win.
The one and only Verka Serduchka. Thank you.
You know, friends, we are very proud of Ukrainians. Ukraine is a country of motivated and smart people. It's a beautiful and fashionable country. Our designers conquer the world's catwalks. Ukrainian sportsmen are famous all over the world. Our Paralympians are always in the top 5 at the Paralympic Games. Ukraine has a strong education in science, IT, engineering, creative industries, music, art of course, and we are still complementing this list.
Привіт. You already know us. We are Ukrainians, and we were always close to you. Look, this is our country. We have 7 objects of the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage. The capital of brave people, Kyiv, turned 1,540 this year, and it is still young and beautiful. Every year, everyone who celebrates Christmas sings this Christmas carol. Guess what? We also love this melody from the depth of our hearts, written by Ukrainian composer Metsola. The helicopter, without which we cannot imagine modern life, was invented by a Ukrainian from Kyiv, Igor Sikorsky. Andriy Shevchenko is a Ukrainian football legend. He became the best football player in Europe in 2004. Our national costume has inspired the most recognized fashion designers. Vyshyvanka is a real trend. Ukraine is closer than it seems, and we have a lot more to share.
And now we have a result of the lottery. The person who made the biggest donation on the platform United24 will receive this flag with the signature of President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Yes, the flag signed by the President of Ukraine is presented to the philanthropist who made the largest donation within the Support Ukraine charity campaign. It was implemented thanks to the Breakfast with 1+1 show, which is broadcasted now on TET and 2+2 TV channels. And we are grateful to the United24 platform for this opportunity. And the winner is Valery from Kyiv! Thank you so much. This iconic flag will be in your hands very, very shortly. But please don't stop to make your donations. Please keep donating, keep helping Ukraine via platform United24.
Almost 6 million Ukrainians had to leave their homes. And now, the hearts of all Ukrainians beat as one. Each of us dreams to come back home to our free country. The wife dreams of embracing her husband, and the child dreams of embracing his father.
And it will definitely happen just after the victory, and we will invite you to visit our free and peaceful Ukraine.
And now, please welcome.
So, next year we have a great event, Eurovision Song Contest 2023, which we want to host in a peaceful Ukraine, in peaceful Kyiv, or maybe Lviv, or maybe Odessa, maybe Kharkiv, or Kherson, but in Ukraine. So now, please welcome the winners of the Eurovision Song Contest 2022, Kalush!
Let's sing together!
Щоб цю пісню всі знають? Тоді ми хочемо чути ваші голоса. Всі разом, один голос!
Тебе не буду, не забуду, дім. Хочеш закрути мене, як бігуді. Я закритими очима знайду ти мій двір, бо тебе не буду, не забуду, дім. Тебе не буду, не забуду, дім. Хочеш сила скофа по чужих краях. Я вертатимусь додому по дорогах і полях. Боляче, коли побачив вдалині рідний маяк. І хочеш море, перейти до нього, але не маяк. Рідна хата пахне пирогами з вишнями із печі. Смілося цвітним фарами ближніми уночі. Бачу, папа з дідом в хаті крутили калачі. От би зараз діда постукать би по плечі. Тебе небу не забуду, дім. Хочеш закрути мене, як бігуді. Я закритими очима знайду, де мій двір, бо тебе небу не забуду, дім. Тебе небу не забуду, дім. Хочеш закрути мене, як бігуді. Я закритими очима знайду, де мій двір, бо тебе небу не забуду, дім. Скрипнув двері, мама вдома, відень розділ, стіл вечеря, ситний маминий суп, татові все мало солі, видно радий несу, маминий суп. Знову світла ніч, мене в Калуші палала, мовила мені, твого двору вже нема, покоління мінялося, запам'ятали стіни, як дитина, і писала імені на віки. Ага, знову світла ніч, що без мене вже гуляла, ну може коли-небудь, ти вже мене жалюк, все минуле, що летіло вдень, неначе ворон знає вдома. Зберігаю свою ностальгію. Я до тебе все прийду, я не вночі знайду, хай не будеш на виду, хай дорогу запите, із курсу не зб'єте. Тебе небу не забуду, дім. Хочеш закрути мене, як бігуді. Я закритими очима знайду, де мій двір, бо тебе небу не забуду, дім. Тебе небу не забуду, дім. Хочеш закрути мене, як бігуді. Я закритими очима знайду, де мій двір, бо тебе небу не забуду, дім. Слава Україні!
Ukraine and its people.
Ucrania. Die Ukraine.
Slava Ukraine.
Now, the name of our country sounds on many continents. Today, Ukraine defends the free world. The Ukrainians, with arms in their hands, stand against Putin and the second army in the world. We defend ourselves and the freedom of entire Europe. Ukraine is the DNA of the democratic civilization. In 1710, the Ukrainians compiled the first democratic constitution in the world, which was ahead of its time and introduced the separation of government into 3 branches for the first time. Ukraine feeds over 400 million people on the earth. We are among the world's top 5 wheat exporters and account for 10% of the global grains export. Ukraine is one of the world's centers of digital transformation. We were the first who created a state and a smartphone platform. Ukraine is a center of R&D and IT outsourcing. Our IT experts work for Fortune 500 companies. Kyiv is the global capital of freedom and democracy. Over 1,500 years of its existence, Kyiv has been a regional center of economics, culture, and progress. And now, Ukraine is open to investing in any business sectors and ready to become a key player on the world's arena of economics and security. Helping Ukraine to win this war, the Western world protects its right to live in a free and democratic world. Embrace Ukraine. Stop the war. Now.
embrace Ukraine. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donation. We will definitely win.
We will, of course. And right now we'd like to thank all these wonderful people in Amsterdam. Thanks to all the European Eurovision stars for standing with us, for your support, for what are you doing for us. And of course, we'd like to say, glory to Ukraine! Slava Ukraini! And now we invite all of you with the whole world to sing the national anthem of Ukraine.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, and of course, you are more than invited to the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 in Ukraine. See ya! Thank you! We love you!
See you in Ukraine!